Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good week. Hope everyone's enjoying the weather. Glad you guys all made it. We're all looking happy to be here. So I'm glad you guys.
Chill.
We're gonna start in a couple minutes as soon as everyone gets in class. This is one of our two last classes, so let's try to get everyone involved to make sure we're all on screen. Um, Remembering each other's classmates and all the work we've done to get right here. You guys showed up every class, so you guys are all champions, and let's finish off the same way we started, strong. I'll give it 1 minute so everyone could come in right now. I know I'm enjoying the weather. It's nice weather today, so looking forward to getting some fresh air after work. So okay, we could go ahead and start off with the announcement.
Mhm. Hi everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. Sorry. Um, just wanted to remind everyone to please remember to update your names and turn on your cameras. And if you're experiencing any technical issues with your mics or cameras, please message Chris so that we can take note of it and your participation will still be recorded. Hope you have a good time and learn so much for today. Thank you, Raymond.
Yeah, thank you for that. Could we go to slide 1, please?
Share my screen.
So today we're gonna be let's go back to that one just so I could tell them the intro. So today we're going to be exploring your natural strengths. So what comes natural to you guys? It's called Kolbe, like kind of like Kobe, but with the L. So now, could we go to the next slide, please? Last week we covered business communication. Aliyah.
Explored how to present ourselves professionally in person and online to build credibility.
What
Learn
is
how first. Oh,
Aliyah? Just read that one. And what did that mean to you last week? Like, what did you get from that one? Remember the resumes, cover letters, and all that?
yeah. So basically, if you present yourself like professionally, it gives the other person like notice that you take things seriously and you know how to handle things in like certain situations, and you're a reliable person.
Yeah, for sure. And you're gonna get the job. That was great. Thank you. Let's go to Alonso. Read the second one and do the same thing that Aliyah did, please.
Um, Learned how first impressions and digital etiquette shape trust and respect. I wasn't here last week when we did this, so I'm not really sure.
No, yeah, for sure. But thank you for reading it. You did a great job. And I'll cover for you. So it's just our first impressions, like what's that first impression that we give to people? You know, a lot of us, it's important how we show up to school because all our classmates see us, if we're in a good mood, if we're feeling down, and hopefully everyone around you tries to bring you guys up. So the digital etiquette was about how we send emails or texts. Remember, if we use social media, that maybe our jobs might be looking at that. So we want to be safe of what we put out there of ourselves. And those type of things build trust and shape respect because people look at you as credible and respectable. And that's something that how we should view each other. And so it's just important to understand that. So we're going to go to the next bullet point. Let's go to, um, oh, Alexander jumped in. So let's go to Alexander.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexander, do me a favor, read the last one and tell me about it. Yeah.
Wait. All right. By creating personal pitches and trailing resumes, right?
Yeah, tailoring. Like you tailor your clothes, it's like you make it fit, like make it fit.
Okay. And
Resume.
resumes, right?
Yeah, resumes.
And cover letters, we learned how to confidently
Potentially.
showcase our strengths in academic and professional settings.
Yeah. What does that mean to you, think?
Uh, I don't know actually.
All right, I'll help you out. Because look at, remember tailoring's making something fit, right? Like tailor. And so our resume, if I want to get a job at, let's say McDonald's or some fast food place, my job's going to say that how, maybe I worked at the like the food store at school or a snack shop, and I was able to sell products from school. And I'm familiar with customer service and working with people. So I'm going to use those experiences on my resume, which shows my work experience. And the
Oh,
cover letter is a part that says, look it, I live right here. This is my community. I know how to talk to people. I know how to sell, and I would be a great fit to be a waiter or some type of customer service within this field. So it's just making things fit instead of saying, hey, like, I want to be in the service department, but I was a lifeguard and stuff like that, or something different that really doesn't relate to that job. So it's just making it fit. You get it?
yeah, okay.
All right, cool. So could we go to the next slide, please? This is what we're gonna learn this class right now. Let's go to Alonso.
Hello.
Yeah, could you well, I already called you. I'll go to the next person, Alonso. Thank you.
Okay.
Alumni Jennifer,
Yeah. The
could you
first bullet point.
yeah, please?
Understand what Kolbe index measures and how your instinctive strengths influence the way you take action and solve problems.
Could you maybe tell us what you think that means to you?
Yeah, I guess just kind of taking your skills and using that as a process to approach like a problem.
And what do you think instinctive means? Like, could if because a lot I don't know what it means. Like, what does that mean? Like to help
I feel
out?
kind of like, oh, sorry. I feel like it's like your kind of like your first reaction kind of thing. Like it's like it's natural. It comes to you easily.
Awesome, great, thank you. And you explained it perfectly because that's what we're talking about, our natural instincts, like our natural strengths. And something instinctive is like if we feel the heat, like if we're flipping some tortillas or making some toast and it's hot, our instinct is to be like, dang, this is hot. So that's just a reflex that we have. Thank you for that. Let me go to alumni Alondra.
Learn the four Kobe action modes and recognize your natural patterns for handling information, organizing, innovating,
Innovating. Yeah.
and creating.
What do you think this means, or like what is this talking about?
I feel like it's like talking about like basically the different ways that people work, like how you take in information, stay organized and come up with ideas to create things.
Yeah, for sure. What's innovating mean?
Um, I'm not sure.
So yeah, all right, thanks for that. Yeah, because innovating means creating. The same thing like creating, like making something happen. Like if you want to start selling cookies or something, you're gonna innovate a way to make those cookies. Like people are always inventing like platforms, social media stuff. So innovating. And it just talks about that today we're going to focus on four of these action modes so we could better understand our natural patterns and handling these four ways that Kolbe action modes. So let's go to alumni Rachel or Rochelle.
It was a second bullet point.
Yeah, the third one.
Oh, practice using Kolbe. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Strengths in collaboration by identifying blind spots, communicating your work style, and combining strengths to improve teamwork.
What do you think we're gonna get ready for doing that?
Um, if you're able to identify your blind spots and then you communicate your work style to like your team, then you're able to better prepare yourself for those blind spots and like overcome those like obstacles you may face.
Awesome, that was great. But I'm gonna ask a little more from you. So, what does collaboration mean?
Like working with others.
Oh yeah, working with others. Yeah, that's great. And that's important because that's gonna and help us identify our blind spots. So when it's talking about blind spots, what exactly does that mean? Like,
Um, I'm not completely sure what it means, what it refers to when it talks about blind spots.
okay, thank you. Yeah, and that's something that I just want to share with people. So sometimes maybe when we're working on our project, we might not see something that somebody else might be able to see. So they're seeing something that maybe we're thinking something totally different, but working in that collaboration, maybe that's a strength, but it's going to help us all, and we get to see each other's blind spots. Maybe it's that view that we don't look far ahead, or we're just seeing the present moment or alternatives, options. A lot of us might just think it's yes, no, no, maybe. No, there's always alternatives. There's always other ways of doing things. So yeah, just it's good to have somebody that you work with, talk to, because they help you see those blind spots. And then that's better, helps us communicate better with our work style, and we all improve, combining strengths that improve our teamwork. Remember, I told you guys this before. Does anyone remember what I said team stands for? A team? Does anyone? You could come off the mic if you know. All right, team, it stands for together, everyone achieves more. So when you work together, you guys are going to be getting things done. So I just want to share that with you guys. Could we go to the next slide, please? Okay, now what we're gonna do on this page right here, each square, someone's gonna read it and then talk about what that means. So it's what Kobe measures and why it matters. Could I go to Angel, please?
Yeah.
Could you read the first one where it says the running guy?
What?
Read the first box, the one with the little running guy on the side.
All right. It measures how you naturally take action.
What do you think that means? Like what?
I feel like that would mean like measuring how much action you would take on something because you need to take action on things. You can't just sit around and wait for things to happen because you need to do some sort of action for your results to show.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. And it says naturally, you naturally take. So naturally, you're going to be doing things. So it's going to be measuring the actions that you take that are natural to you. So it's going to be able to show you the measurement, like how you do things, how you plan to get things done. So thank you for that, Angel. Let's go to Angelo.
Yeah,
Could you read the one with the light bulb?
like yeah, it reveals your instinctive strengths.
What do you think that means?
I don't know actually.
Do you know what instinctive means? Remember we talked
Like
about it?
like your instincts.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. So yeah, so it's gonna measure our instincts, like how we react to certain things. Like if someone hits me in my knee, the doctors do that. Like, does it move fast? Does my knee react, or do I just stay still, like numb to the feeling? So that's a measurement of our instinctive reactions, like you know, um, just how we react to things. So let's go to Damien.
Yeah,
Damien, could you read the one with the little like the guy looks like that he's lost in the middle with the question mark?
everyone has unique natural instincts.
What do you think that means right there? That's a good one.
Like if you see a bear and it's coming towards you, you're gonna run away.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe some people, yeah, maybe some people won't run. Maybe they think just standing right there, like the bear will get scared of them, right? They say when you see a bear, get big, right? So you freaking stretch out and you want to be big, like try to scare the bear. So that's why it says everyone has unique, everyone's different, and everyone's natural instincts are going to be different. Like when someone plays sports, someone might like to run back and forth and enjoy that part. Someone might like to be a goalie and their instinct is to get the ball from scoring goals. So just people have different instincts, guys. Eduardo,
Yeah.
could you read the one with the guy at the desk with or the person at the desk with the little thing?
Stop fighting your instincts and start working with them.
What do you think that means right there? That's kind of hard.
I guess like just go for it. Like, don't be scared to like try something new or something.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, that's great. That's like, like for me, like my instinct will say like I think I know how to dance or whatever, like, but and I'm fighting it not to dance or whatever, like I don't want to do nothing. So it's like but then my instinct's gonna say do it because my girl wants me to do it with her, my girlfriend or my friends or whatever. I want to do what I want to do. So my instincts can let me dance. So instead of fighting it and saying I can't dance, or instead of saying I can't play a sport when I don't want to practice or try it, don't fight those natural feelings that maybe they're going to be our strengths. Who knows? Maybe I'm a good dancer, maybe not. But we work with what we got to keep those instincts measurable and we could keep improving on them. So that's important. And let me see. Eric. Is Eric there,
Mm.
guys?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see Eric. Could you read the last one? The one with it's like a compass or something and the guy's in the middle?
Higher confidence. Wait, that one, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Higher confidence, better teamwork, and less stress.
What do you think that means?
Like the less you worry about, the more confident you are into doing something new or like actually like trying.
For sure, absolutely. Great answer. Thank you. And exactly, he said it in reverse. You see, the less you worry about something, the higher confidence you are. And that's how we all are. We all show up right here. We all give it our best because we're all confident, right? We're not stressing or worrying about nothing because we have one place to be and do our best in that place. And anywhere you guys go, you guys always show up. So that's important to always remember. Wherever you're at, that's where the confidence is at. That's why you guys are part of this program. You guys do other programs, you guys are good to other people, and all this shows the confidence in you, and that's why you don't worry about things. So it's important to always remember these things. And all of these boxes, they're all talking about our natural instincts, our natural strengths, everything. So it's good to understand them and remember, go back and look at this page because it's good just to remember what could be a blind spot, what could be something that I don't see that I'm not doing that allows my instincts to go dance to be better. Because that's something that could be true. So it's like it says, stop fighting instincts, and these things are natural. That could be a blind spot that doesn't allow me to go dance, or just we need to be able to try new things. Remember, getting out of our comfort zone allows us to have a growth mindset instead of that fixed mindset. Going back to earlier workshops, when we have a fixed mindset, it limits us from growth. So we always want to keep on growing and doing things that are new. So, could we go to does anyone, first I want to ask, does anyone have any questions on this right here? Because I feel like this is important, or anything else we want clear, or maybe some examples of what they would look like. You could come off mute and just talk about it, or something that you guys feel that you have a strength and that it was an instinct for you to be better at, and that you guys just kept on doing it. You guys could come off mute, anybody. Santana, is that you? Were you gonna say something right now? What, basketball? Come on, share with us. Let us know. I know you got a good one.
All right, so let me see. Which one do you want me to do? Pick one, pick one.
Talk about the stop fighting your instincts and start working with them.
All right, so for me, like before, like I started driving to the basket more, like I used to just shoot because I was scared of like the contact. Like I didn't want to like get hit or get beat up or nothing like that. So like instead of like now, like I put in more work. I got just like more like just stronger, like just worked on the ways to like even like avoid contact sometimes driving in so like I could score more. So it's just basically just being more efficient and like learning, like just gaining instincts in order to like just be more efficient with your like.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. That's exactly what I wanted to hear because it's like before when I used to think I could play basketball, I didn't know you could take 2 steps and then do a layup. So I would just stop and shoot the ball. But once I found out it was so easy and you get to take those 2 steps, it's like go with the instinct of taking 2 steps, right? And doing the layup. So it's just these are the things, guys, that we got to realize that sometimes that's called our blinders. We don't see what we're doing. But that was a great example. Thank you. And I want to let you guys know, I want to apologize right now because I didn't play a video that I want to play for you guys, but I think it's important. We're gonna play it towards the end because it's a good one, and I feel that you guys are on this. Like to me, I see success in all of you guys. So it's a little video on a success. We were gonna start with it, but it didn't get played. So we're gonna go to it afterwards. Could we go to the next slide, please? Jonathan.
Can you hear me, mister?
I could hear you. Thank you. Could you read this for us, please?
Um, think of a time when you worked on something and it felt easy or energizing. What made it feel that way? How might your natural instincts have helped you?
Do you have an example for us before we go into the breakout room?
Um, Not really.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Does anyone think they could help out everybody else and give us an example before we go into that breakout room? It could be someone that was already called on or just somebody that wants to share with their classmates. Anybody can say anything. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna go to alumni. Alumni Alondra.
I would say that a time that something felt easy for me was when I was working on a school project that I actually understood. So everything was kind of easier to accomplish because I didn't have to struggle as much since I had a little bit of information.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. That's a great example. So, and just remember this, guys. When you feel energized, it's because you feel confident, you feel comfortable with yourself, and that makes you feel better because your instincts are natural. It's my natural instinct to feel good about myself because I know I'm doing good or I know what I'm going to do. When you hit that basketball court, you feel good because you know you got movement, you got control. So when you do your homework, you feel confident because you know you're going to get it done. The assignment's going to get done. It doesn't matter if you get an A or B, you're still going to pass the grade. You're still going to do it your best, which you could do. So that's something to think about when you go into the workout room, breakout room. So I hope you guys got good examples. And right now, you guys are going to go right there for 3 minutes. Thank you. You could do the breakout rooms. Yeah. I'm sorry, Durrell. Yeah, how do you say your name? Or
Dariel.
Durrell.
Dariel, yes.
Durrell? All right. All right. Thank you.
Um,
I didn't see your name earlier.
Sorry about that. Also, we're kind of short with alumni. I was wondering if you could help with breakout rooms 4 and 5 to ensure the students are discussing.
Yeah, you could, Alex, do you mind if we go into a breakout rooms, me and you? We could go into
Yeah,
different
I'm
ones.
fine with that.
Yeah, Darrell, set
Okay.
up some different ones.
Thank you.
I think you sent the wrong person.
Um, about did you not receive the?
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys all had a good breakout room and everybody was able to answer your workbook questions. Let me go to Juliana.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and um, talk about your workbook question?
Um, I put that one time when something felt easy was when I was helping my cousin set up for her party
Why do you think that felt easy
because she already had an idea of how she wanted to decorate it.
and you were energized to go do it, right?
Yeah.
So you were confident. Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. You know, you guys going into something, you guys are gonna get it done because you feel good about it. her cousin already had a plan. Once you got the plan in action, you start acting on it. So that's a great way to explain it. Thank you. Could we go to the next slide, please?
Oops. 1 second, please. My mouse.
Is there a line for the restroom?
Your mic's on.
Huh?
Your mic's on.
Now we're going into the four Kolbe action modes. Fact finder, and let's go to Kalo.
He's not here.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Larissa.
Yeah.
Larissa, could you do me a favor? Read the first one and then what it says and what do you think that means to you?
Fact finder high, initiating fact finder low, encountering fact finder. Wait, I don't know what it means.
All right. So what does initiating mean? Do you know?
Like taking part.
Yeah, starting something. Thank you. Yeah, so fact finder is like if you're a fact finder, it's like someone like what we do in here. Like when I don't know a word or when I don't know something, I ask for a definition or I look it up or ask one of you guys so we could all know what it means. So that means that I'm a fact finder because if I don't understand something, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna get the information that I need to get. Um, so that's just, and I guess the opposite of that would be counteracting somebody that probably is just happy with maybe not knowing what the word is, but sometimes you got to know what the word is so you could understand it better. So it's just that's important. Like a fact finder, you want to find the facts, and a lot of times it's better to share the facts with people instead of just maybe saying something that's not truthful. And then let's go to Lena.
Yeah.
Can you read the next one for us, please, and tell us what it means to you?
Follow through, initiating follow through, counteracting follow through, and I don't know what it means.
What do you think follow through means? So
Like keeping the plans like going.
yeah, for sure, it means coming through the agreement, right? And initiating, remember we're starting it, so it's like follow through. Or let's meet up after school to go get our homework done. I'll meet you in the library. Or I'm gonna initiate it by saying I'm gonna send the first text, hey, I thought we were meeting in the library, because if not, I'm gonna be the only one following through when I could have just let everybody else know that, hey, I'm gonna be there, so someone else knows that I'm there and everyone's gonna follow through as well. And I guess counteracting follow through would be me not saying nothing and then nobody think that nobody's going to the library. So then we're not able to do our homework. So follow through. Let's go to Lisa, Laura.
Quick start, initiating quick start low, counteracting quick start. I think initiating quick start means like starting it off like fast. Low means like taking your time.
Yeah, for sure. Great answer. And then let's go to Luna.
I read the last one, right?
Yes.
Um, it won't zoom in. I'm trying to read it. Mm, I can't read it.
You can't read it? Okay.
No.
Let's go to Maya.
Yeah.
Can you help us out with that one, please? The last one.
I don't know what that means.
Initiating implementer. Implementer
Really?
is like say you have a party and you're saying like, hey, you guys can only have one soda, because if you drink more than one soda, that means not everyone's gonna get one. So if you're the one that says, hey, stop, like it's one for everybody, you're the implementer, like you're implementing something like a rule sort of, but it doesn't have to be a rule. Like if you're playing sports, you're gonna say, hey, you can't go outside the line in soccer, stuff like that. Um, so does everyone understand that? What implementer means, like implementation? You guys good? All right, so yeah, someone that implements something means that they're just going to be able to follow through. They're going to get the quick start because I'm the first one saying it. Maybe you say one time, the fact finder saying that, hey, I only have 20 sodas, only 20 people are coming, so just get one and just have a good time. Don't drink it all. And right when you get there. So it's just all these things fall aligned. So if you see, you could be a high in everything, or maybe in some you could just, if you wanted to be, you could be a low, I guess, but you could always work on um being a better person at following through. It's like we talk about asking the teacher, when's the assignment doing due, or I need help with this homework because I don't understand it. um the quick start is getting things done fast. The implementer is just making sure I start the process of finishing it, and the fact finder is getting the answers to make sure I have the right information that I'm about to turn in. So they all work together. From what I get, I see this as something that I could work on. That, if I always want to be sure of something, spend more time being sure of it, following through, making sure I want to be sure. Quick start is being in action, and then the implementer is getting it done. So I think they all work together, and it's good to look at this when you guys want to later on. Could we go to the next slide, please? So now we're gonna go into our next online workbook question. Noel,
Yeah.
could you read this one and then share it with us so when everyone goes into the breakout room, they'll understand what to do?
Looking at the four action modes, which ones do you tend to do first when approaching a problem? Um, I think what I like to do is just I like to ask myself like, what's the full problem? You know, so I just get the full grasp of the situation.
All right, hold on, hold that thought. This is real good. Darrell, could we go back to the next slide, the slide before this? Which one of these is that, Noel?
The fact finder.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. And I'm glad you made that connection because that's how this is being used. So we could go back to the slide again. And let's say, Noel, could you give us one more, maybe an example? Because there's four of them, so maybe something else. So not everyone might think just fact finder.
Um, I think I would probably I don't know. It's kind of just the one that I usually just go with.
The first one. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, so just to give you guys another one. So it says looking at four action modes, which ones do you tend to like to do first when approaching a problem? Well, quick start. I think that's a good one for me too because I want to start it before it's too late. Like if my homework's due tomorrow, or if I have a paper that's due that's 10 pages and it's due in 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to do 3 pages a day before in 1 week and then that's my rough draft, and then I'm gonna edit it and then just have it easier instead of just waiting 1 or 2 days to do 10 pages. So I think quick start's also a good one. And remember, that's a strength. That's one of my strengths. But Noel has another strength of getting the solutions to the problems instead of having problems. So we are all going to have those instincts, natural instincts. So right now, you guys are going to go into a breakout room for 3 minutes. All right, let's go to Richard.
What was the question?
What we did for the online workbook question right here. Which one were you?
Oh, I low-key forgot them.
All right, look at I'm gonna help you because everyone has to turn in their workbooks on Friday. So I want to make sure all you guys get your points because you guys always show up, and it's not good to show up and then not have your work with you guys. So let's get it done together. So look at it says looking at the four action modes, which ones do you tend to like to do first when approaching a problem? You don't have to give me more than one, Richard. You could just give me one. So we're gonna go back to the page before this. Could we go to the slide? Look at Richard. Which one of these do you like to do first when maybe you have a homework problem or maybe playing sports or doing some chores or which one do you like to do first to get it done?
Um, quick start.
For sure. Thank you. Thank you for helping out. Yeah, so see, everyone has a different strength. Some people like to get right to it to get it done. Some people like to find out what the problem is and solve it. Some people start something and finish it. And some people, not to say they're the rule setter, but like to do things their way, the implementer. So it's just the way that's going to benefit everybody. So could we go back to the question, workbook question? Let's get one more share out. Let's go to Ronnie.
I would say that I would be the quick start because just definitely with risk. I mean, I look at all the possible things that would help me. So I might have my own way of doing something, but it might be a bit riskier, but it might be faster. And there might be another way of doing something that's faster, or that might be slower, but it might be less risky. So it kind of just matters which one I want to go through with.
Absolutely. And Ronnie, I always ask for a little summary from someone at the towards the end of the class. So I wanted to ask you if maybe you could explain what a strength looks like in the four action modes. If you could just talk about what that looks like so everybody could get your understanding of it.
Um,
We could go back to the slide before this, please, Duran, so you could see them.
so you want me to list like a strength with each
Yes.
single one?
Yeah, of each one, like what would that look like?
So I mean, fact finder, it kind of just you might be good at really finding information. You might be really good with looking at website, scanning through everything. So that might be a strength with the following through. It you might be really good at how you create something. You might be really good at creating you know like an example. So you follow through with it. Quick start, maybe you might be really good at thinking fast with your brain, so you could determine which risks are better. So you might risk something, but you might get more out of it. Maybe you want to be safe with them, place and play something with less risk, and then implement it. Pretty much just um kind of how you handle something. Like you handle different things. You might be really good at handling a certain problem. You could implement what you know from someone else, and kind of just implement into that thing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for that. Could we go to the next slide, please? The next slide. Leveraging strengths and collaborating with others. Samantha, could you do me a favor and read all the pieces?
Lean into your natural strengths, be aware of your blind spots, use your Kolbe type to communicate better. In teams, combine strengths, and success comes from respecting different instincts.
Yeah, for sure. Could you share out what each one means to you, like to put the piece of the puzzle together?
I think lean into your natural strengths means to like trust your gut when going into things, like being confident. Being aware of your blind spots, I think means like you ask for like someone's opinion on something that you may not see. Use your Kolbe type to communicate better. Use those skills to like benefit yourself in the way you work with others. In teams, combine strengths. That means to like when you're working as a group, everything will be better if each person just uses their own strength. And success comes from respecting different instincts. That means to like if you respect others, they'll respect you, and things will flow nicely.
Man, absolutely. Thank you. You did great. You put the puzzle together. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna get one more person's ideas on it. Santana,
Hello.
can you put the piece of the puzzle together for us? What each one means too, please?
Okay. I would say leaning into your like natural strengths is basically like what you're already good at. Like say like you have like let me see, like a math problem maybe, like and you're already good at maybe let's say like multiplying. You already know like the fundamentals, you're good on that. And then being aware of like your blind spots, maybe like you're not the best at division or something like that. And then using your Kobe type communication to communicate better. Maybe just like I would say like using I don't know for that one yet. I'll get back to that one. In teams, maybe like you could like ask your teacher, like ask your partner, like if they know something that you don't, like you just ask them to like elaborate on the question that you have, and you would like get better at that. And then success is like obviously like getting the question right. And then for the Colby type communicate better, I don't really know how that would.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. And that's just I think it's what were they like it's a fact finder. Communicate better by telling facts. Remember, we talked about being telling the truth. How we tell the truth. We don't tell no lies because we're credible when you tell the truth, or how we follow through with our word. How we're quick to give a good answer with substance. How we're able to implement something by saying, "My word is what I'm giving to you, and could you please abide and only take one soda so everyone could get a soda." That's how I'm implementing something. So it would be one of those, but maybe you have all four and you just integrate it. So it's a great system, but so yeah, I think that was two perfect examples of of putting the puzzle together, and something that I just don't want to skip because it's important that a lot of this focuses on teamwork, like classroom work, working together, working with the people closest to you, working with family, working with community, and blind spots. A lot of time when we work with other people, they're able to see something we don't. So that's a great thing because maybe it's I need to pass the ball more. Maybe I need to do this formula because I was skipping this part of the formula in my math problems. So that's how that works. It builds a collaboration and it strengthens our instincts. Could we go to the next slide, please? I want to make sure you guys get to watch that video. So, Sari,
She's in the restroom.
okay, thank you. Valerie,
Yeah.
can you read this for us, please?
How could you use your global strengths to make your schoolwork, friendships, or future career easier and more successful?
Could you give us an example?
I would say the following through, like when you start something, stick to it. And going into that would be like taking initiative. If you don't know anything, I would say just go straight into it and like figure it out along the way.
For sure, absolutely. Thank you. So look at on the timer, put 2 minutes for the workbook. And you guys are gonna go into the workbook question for 2 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 2 minutes right now. And try to finish your workbooks because they're due on Friday, just to remind you guys.
Duriel, can you make me a co-host, please? I just transfer the host access to you. Thank you.
Is it showing up on your end now?
Not yet. I'm still not a co-host, so I cannot go to the breakout room.
Oh, I've been clicking it. So many let me just assign you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. The time's getting close, so I just want to let you guys know on this one, you could use any four of them. Any one of the four, you show up every day and you use them. So just remember. And could we go to the next slide, please? Sari, are you back?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Not Siri. Sorry about
They
that.
called me.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry. Could you do me a favor, please, and read the next class, Ready, Set, Grow from Learning to Living?
Wait, hello?
Yeah. Could you do me a favor, please, and read the this?
Set intentional forward-looking goals that recognize personal development as a continuous
Yeah.
process of reflection, action, and becoming.
Read the top two, please.
Reflect on key semester lessons in mindset, resilience, communication, and self-awareness, identifying which concept had the greatest impact. Assess personal growth and mindset evaluation by connecting learned material to tangible changes in their thinking and approach.
Thank you very much. So now we're gonna go to the last slide, and during this slide, guys, um, go. You guys are do your workbook questions because I want you to listen to this last video. It's 2 minutes because I want to leave you guys on always on a high note all the time. So while you're watching the video, finish the survey, please, on your workbook question, and it's due this Friday. So could we play the video, please? Thank you, Bill.
In our societies, we use the word success a lot. And we think we know just what it means: money, status, fame, and power. But take a look in the dictionary, and things start to look, thankfully, a lot more complicated. Because success is, in truth, rather more neutral and less value-laden than we tend to assume. It just means doing anything well, excelling at something. And that might encompass a lot of different activities. Running 100 meters for sure, selling your app for a lot of money, okay. But also stranger, less heralded things, like listening a lot, very attentively to a child, or being extremely kind to strangers, or filling your mind with interesting ideas and associations, or knowing just when to put an arm around someone when it's too much for them. People who triumph here are also big success stories. No one can be successful at everything. Whatever they tell us, it's almost impossible to succeed with career and with family, or with popularity and integrity. There are always sacrifices. It's great to be successful. It's even better to make sure you followed your own distinctive and not necessarily always obvious path to the success that can truly fulfill you.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to share that with you because you guys are all successes. And remember that everyone has their different strengths. That's exactly what it's talking about. We all see success different. We show up every day and we do what we got to do, and that's success. And we're just keep reading that, and that's what keeps happening in our lives. So it's important just to recognize that maybe I'm not the best at that, but at least I could do it. Like you give it your best, and that's all that matters. Um, so I hope if you guys need, I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds real quick just in case you need to finish the workbook survey if you guys aren't done with it because we're getting close to time and I want to make sure you guys get out on time. So just take the 30 seconds real quick to finish up, please. And then I'm gonna get into these announcements. So, like I've been saying, the workbook and survey due Friday. Please turn them in to you guys been doing all the work. Just turn in the other part of it to show that you've been showing up. The post survey is for Monday's Ignite speaker series. If you guys were there yesterday, it's due Friday as well. Both of them have a deadline at 5 p.m. The field trip, the last day to RSVP is Thursday. So turn that in by Thursday by 5 p.m. so you guys could be there on Sunday. And the SASH pickups for students that are graduating, youth champions, the seniors only. You pick them up on May 16th from 3 to 5 at Lee and Associates. Contact the youth champion staff and they could better help you out understand the whole information behind that. And yeah, thank you guys for a great class. And I hope you guys are safe. Enjoy the weather. See you guys on Friday for another great class.